What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to our very last episode of the demo of Garden Paws. The only real purpose of today's video is to just complete everything there is to do in the demo. That includes quests, all the building items, etc. We've already gone ahead and completed all of the crafting items. We've made every single one, minus stealing, which is broken. I want to make a torch, because why not? It's the only thing left to craft that's not able to be purchased, I think. Yeah, we've made everything else. So we'll make a torch just to do it. Actually, we could probably start on that right away. But we won't. We'll do that later. And we'll save Christina here for last. She was here at the end of the last episode. Christina's actually one of the two devs working on the game. And you can see in the top right, it says, thanks for playing. Basically, you just did everything there's to do in the demo. Congrats. Thanks for playing. Buy our game. Which you can't blame her for. That's kind of cool that she's actually showing up in the game. And we'll go back and look at her and talk to her in a little bit. But she's got a Canada skin, which is kind of funny because both the devs are actually from Canada. So, kind of cool. All right, though. You'll see in the bottom right, we have 20,000 coins to our name. That should be enough to buy everything there is to buy, I think. And then, I don't know. So, we've got Boris here, which I think I forgot something that we need to deliver to him. Oh well, we'll do that later. We can buy a backpack upgrade, which gives us +5 inventory. So we will do that. Seriously? Backpack upgrade purchase. Frank will work on it and it will be ready tomorrow. Why does Frank the carpenter work on backpacks? It's right there on the cart. Just give it to me. Let me swap my backpack out for that. Oh, whatever. And a second chest for my home, which this I could maybe understand it taking time, but then again, it's right here on the ground. Okay, Frank has to build another one. Boris, you are the worst salesman ever. Why do I go through you and not Frank? That makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Frank, there's more stuff we have to do at Frank. Oh, and I did just, not even moments ago, get confirmation on the quest board. Also, audio design complaint. Going back and forth between here. The transition is just way too abrupt. I don't know. It bothers me. Anyway, what was I saying? Not even moments ago, I got confirmation that the quest board is nothing but fetch quests, and there is no plan to change that. There will be plenty more quests once they get implemented. Apparently, there's over 120 currently in the alpha, which is like 30+ hours of gameplay if you just rush the quests, which is a lot. I've sunk 8 hours. Will be 9 probably by the time I finish this episode, into the demo, which was supposed to only have 2 to 4. So I've already got more than double the playtime out of that, which is cool. But hey, Frank, can you sell me a backpack as well? Or do you actually do your job? Oh, he does his job. That's cool. Okay. Sorry. He can build this. We're going to do all these right here and right now because we got the money for it. So, wheat farmer. I don't think this actually does anything currently. I don't think the NPC for the wheat farmer is in the game yet. So, it's not going to do much. But it will give us +5 energy. And it gives us a place to purchase grain, which can then be used to convert into bird seed or bird feed, whatever it's called. The costume shop, where we can buy hats and satchels. And I think it's got 2 items on rotation. So every day it'll be something different. And then the large coop, increasing capacity from 3 to 6 and giving us +5 energy as well. I don't know if the energy, I was watching my energy bar for that last one. Nothing to sell, sorry. I think that should say nothing to build. Personal preference. Anyway, I get feedback in the form of videos / criticisms, call them what you will. And I've said it before, but these 2 items should rotate just like the shop items do at our own shop. Lemonade should not be paper thin. Anyway, so that's everything there is to buy, I'm pretty sure. There are no glider upgrades from Frank. The 2 guys on the top of that hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it, up top there, don't do anything. We've explored every cave, I believe. None of these vendors do anything. Oh, but as I like to do in these episodes, I like to ramble on about things that are changing / getting added. Right where I'm standing, more or less, there's going to be a shipyard, which will allow you to fast travel to different islands, I believe. And I believe there will also be another one. I think it's going to be a lot smaller in the forest where all the pine trees are, which is really cool. Actually, yeah, I'm looking at it right there, which is really nice. And you can fast travel and you'll be able to have your own. A lot of games do this. No Man's Sky, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. You could like have your own fleet of ships that would go off and do missions for you, and they'd come back with gold and resources and stuff. That's going to be a thing in Garden Paws as well. You're going to be able to send off a ship to go collect stone or wood or coin or maybe artifacts or something once those get added in for the mines. I don't know what their plan is for that. But that could be kind of cool. Just add another thing to do. I'm just kind of running around here right now. There's really no point. This is definitely going to be a shorter episode than normal. But I'm not going to spend any more time doing anything with building, because there's a lot of stuff that's getting added, and it wouldn't be fair to judge it further right now, seeing as how a lot of progress has been made on the building front. Like, you can actually rotate items now instead of what I was able to do. Apparently, my way of rotating these roofs was not a thing you're supposed to be able to do. It was messed up. And these roof pieces will look a little bit better as well and not do that. The little X on the top, and you can't even go over it. You have to jump. Anyway, lots of stuff has been changed, and not in the demo, but in the alpha, or for the alpha, which will be super nice. They're even considering doing a bug fix update to the demo, just because people keep reporting the same bugs over and over and over again. Like this one. Not that I've seen anyone else report this, but anyway, they're going to potentially be doing a bug fix update for the demo so that people stop complaining about all the bugs that they've already fixed. So that'll be nice. What else is new? They've added a fox character. Oh, and I've never even shown this. I'm sure you've seen it plenty if you followed anything Garden Paws, but for those few of you who only have seen Garden Paws on my channel, there's different body types. You can be a bunny, you can be a cat, and you can be a bear, and you can also be a fox. It's not in the demo, but it's a thing, and it looks like it randomizes something for you, which is kind of funny. And there's different faces, all kinds of different faces, lots of goofy ones, and different skins for each animal. And different ones have different skins, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to try to get back to normal, which I believe was that. And, like, there's some weird faces. Why would I want that? It's scary. Maybe for Halloween. But right now, I think we're okay. That looks correct. That feels correct. Yes, that is correct. Alright, and here's all of our empty field that we've been plotting. And the plancha boxes that have been added in look really, really nice. Okay, so that's something that needs updating. He said he'll have it ready for me tomorrow. It's today, not tomorrow. And we have another home chest. Interesting. Let's just go to sleep. It's 2 p.m. and we spent 1,500, 15 and a half. That's nuts. All right, Christina, we will save you for absolute last. Our shop. Oh yeah, these are new. Taliks. I got those. I purchased them from Sammy and grew them. They apparently also spawn out in the wild now that I have all the things built. And this large coop changed, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, changed absolutely nothing about our coop except adding this. Just 3 more slots. Our inventory is expanded though. That's kind of cool. Sorry, there's so many little things that I have issues with, like, why did our backpack upgrade need to go through Frank? Even though we didn't even see Frank. He didn't have to work on anything. And if he came and upgraded our backpack overnight, which is the case, he would have had to come inside our house where we were sleeping and take our backpack and modify it. That's kind of weird. I'm totally overanalyzing this, and I realize that 100%. But I do that with games like this. There needs to be some sense of realism. Oh, and that's perfect. We just got some tall white flowers for Beltran, which is the blacksmith, I believe. Ooh, this is nice, though. The wheat farmer? That's kind of cool. The render distance on the wheat is really, really bad. Even on high graphics. I can't even render the whole field from here. But hopefully that'll get adjusted when optimization happens. Also, I wish these signs had something on them, like a shop name or, I don't know, Waldo's Wheat Farm or something. I don't know. That could be cool. And why there's an arrow here, I don't know. Maybe he's into love. Or maybe we'll find out in the alpha. Who knows? But I did ask about these fetch quests. And like I said, they're going to be the same thing moving into the alpha and full game. Just a bunch of fetch quests. You can do one a day. But the amount of gold you get for completing them will be more than... It will be a randomized number, but it will be more than what you would get for selling them individually at your shop, which is nice. So you're guaranteed to get more. So you might as well do that if you're planning on selling stuff and making money. What else did we build? The costume shop. Where's the costume shop at? Malu, it's not you. Ah! Right next to Boris's useless shop. Clovis, are you equally as useless? No, you actually sell stuff. If I buy a white beard, does Frank have to work on it overnight? No, he does not. That's good to know. It just goes right on. And I know we've already had a beard before, but I wish there were more options here. I can't wear a beard and glasses. That seems kind of strange to me. One goes on my chin, the other goes on my eyes, yet somehow... Wow, that's a weird chest location. But somehow we're unable to wear both at the same time. Hopefully that'll be changing. I will keep my fingers crossed. But I think that does it for the most part for stuff in the demo. I have logged 8 hours and 47 minutes as of this moment in time into the 2 to 4 hour demo. That's not too shabby. That's a cool chest location. I did not know one could spawn there. Let's go down. This is so fun. I do really enjoy this part. Alright though, as the sun falls on... does this place even have a name? I don't even know if this island or islands, the land itself has a name. I think the town itself is going to be named Florens. Florens. Florens, not Florence, like Florence, Italy. I think it means animals in another language or something. I don't remember the origin of it, but it was a suggestion by someone in the community, and that might be the name of the town. Anyway, in recap of this game, I know I've been very critical of it, and we will be making the torch. I have not forgot about that. I have been very critical of this game. You guys know that if you've watched my videos, and it's because I think this game has a lot of potential, and I'd love to see it grow and become what it can be. Because right now, and yes, I do know this is a demo, before you yell at me, there's a lot of work to go. And I know that, the devs know that, the community knows that. It's not a secret that this game is not finished. There's a lot of work left to do. But the devs are putting in the hours for sure. Every day almost they're doing a stream of the development of the game, and it's kind of cool to watch the progress that's being made. It's really neat. But this game has a lot of promise, especially once we add in animal taming and mining and fishing. Those to me are going to be a huge, huge part of the game. Right now we only have chickens, but once you can tame, you know, a goat or a sheep or something, hopefully... you know, we'll get products from those animals, and that you'll be able to have more of a farming side of the game. Right now, it's Feels more like gardening than farming because it's only flowers, and carrots and whatnot. I realize that. Anyway, this game has some promise. And like I said, as much as I give it a hard time, I'm having a lot of fun. I would not have sunk 9 hours as of this moment in time into this game had I not been enjoying it. So there's that. All right, let's make this torch real quick. See what this looks like. This will be the last thing. I wonder if it actually emits any light. I would hope so. It does. Cool. Okay, that's kind of fun. I don't know if this will end up being necessary to explore. Are those strawberries? Wild strawberries. Cool. I don't know if this torch will end up being necessary. Ooh, and can you swim with the torch? You can. Interesting. And the swimming animation gets totally broken when you do that. That's kind of funny. Is that the case with any item in your hand? It is. Your arms just don't move, and you float through the water. That's really funny. Anyway, I hope they make the caves darker. I've heard rumors that that might be a thing that's happening, because right now they're so bright. It's blinding. But hopefully the mines or something will be so dark that you need a torch. That could be fun. I don't know. I'm into stuff like that. It's the little things. But yeah, fishing, mining, crafting, combat, gardening, building, trading, questing, gathering poop. There's so much that you can do in this game. Not currently, but there will be. There will be a lot that you can do. And we just got a brown hat. How's that look? It's cute. I like it. Alright, with our new hat and our hopes for this game, that is where we will end the Garden Paws demo. I will be playing more of this game on the channel. When? I don't know. The alpha is expected to be dropping sometime in October of this year. My guess would be mid to late, most likely late October, just because they're going to want as much as they can put into the alpha to get it tested by the lots of people. But anyway, I'll be playing more of it on the channel, so come October, expect to see some more. I don't exactly know my schedule or what it will be quite yet. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're looking forward to more Garden Paws content coming soon. But until then, as always, take care.